Hello and welcome to the rest and to another edition of AEW Collision Out of 10. And yeah, big show today. We've got a big main event featuring Christian Cage and Brian Danielson for the TNT title. So yeah, we got that to look forward to. And then yeah, big ROH title match kicks things off. But before that, we got an opening segment with Adam Copeland. But you barely got two sentences in before Christian Cage came out with security guards protecting the TNT champion. Told his fake film brother that he wasn't welcome in AEW and should leave before the guards made him leave. Danielson joined the party and informed them that Luchasaurus had been banned from ringside during the match before Starks and Bill showed up and everyone in the room was taking time away from him. He said he respected Christian but not Danielson and Copeland. Hardwood and Wheeler made their way to the ring for the battle royal and the segment ended with Danielson attacking the security guards, babyfaces and the heels packing while the American Dragon held one of the guards in the bow lock for a long time as he started to throw. This is certainly a good way to get a lot of team on the screen, but it felt like a segment of lap focus and yeah, kind of just hyped up to the main event and everything going on around there. Could have done without it, but I think a good way to start a collision with all the stars, I suppose. So yeah, it was decent enough. But Samoa Joe faced off with Mac and see who gets to take the belt back to ROH, and Joe used his size advantage and power advantage over his opponent, but Mac was not like most men. He and Joe took turns to fly each other, but in the end Joe won with the exchange before he got a bigger running start for his shoulder tackle. They continued to fight through the break. Joe usually had the upper hand, but Mac kept finding ways to make short comebacks and to keep him on his toes. Even though we didn't get a meet forever chant, this is kind of the match when it would be being perfect. It's such an entertaining encounter between two guys who are known for what they can do and what they shouldn't be able to do. Joe suckered May into and got the Muscle Bastard to retain his title. So yeah, 7 out of 10. And yeah, good stuff, good match. Joe getting a win makes perfect sense. He was never going to lose it here, but I think Mac put on a good performance as well to showcase himself as well. So yeah, it works all really nicely in my opinion. Next, that was Christopher Daniels versus Juice Robinson. And yeah, Danielson's a seasoned veteran who had beaten a lot of big names in his career, but at this stage in his career, he's putting people over a lot more than he is winning. The bout was designed to give Robinson a hard-fought win over a skilled opponent. Having BCG at ringside gave Robinson the edge, but they did a good job keeping involvement to a minimum, so the match was dominated by interference and nonsense. Both men gave a great performance, but it looked like they were stuck in 7 gear and never quite knew how to kick into there. Robinson got the win without much help from the friends, but it was a nice change of pace, I suppose. And Jack gets 6 out of 10 from me. I think, yeah, big win for Robinson, showing he can do it on his own. But nothing too significant really in the context of AEW really. Before it's time for Carl Fletcher against Boulder from the Iron Savages. And yeah, Boulder asserts his dominance right away, but pushing Fletcher to the mat during his first lock at the 24-year-old sensation tries to put in a headlock. Fletcher was able to counter some mounted strikes and an impressive powerbomb before putting him in a Dragon Sleeper to score the win. The match wasn't very much, but Fletcher looked like a good victory over the guy named Carl for breakfast. So I mean, he's obviously had a few losses, getting a big win here. I think that's what it was meant to do, establish himself, and it did the job successfully enough without being really remarkable. So yeah, still enough for 6 out of 10 from me. Chris Statlander then took on Sky Blue with the TBS title on the line, and Statlander made good use of her strength control of the pace until Blue used the net breaker through the ropes to take her down. The champion then began to build up a head of steam right away, and when we returned from the break, the challenger regained control and started to show some frustration. Blue then jumped off the top rope to Statlander's wasting on, so the champion can deliver us down. After taking an onslaught of high impact move from the challenger, Statlander scored the win to retain her TBS title in a great performance. And yeah, 6 out of 10 for me. A solid enough match. Was it really built out massively? No, but obviously Sky would be getting the rampage when led to it. But yeah, at the same time, it just kind of felt there. Nothing really significant title defense. Didn't really feel like a match Joe was going to happen, but it was a solid enough match. Samoa Joe then Keith Lee had a quick match against Turbo Floyd, and a limitless one, self-imposed time limit on the match, and won in less than a minute. Decent stuff. Good to see Keith Lee back on telly. Before we had Danielson making his entrance for the main event with 28 minutes left in the show, so he and Cage had a lot of time. The American Dragon's usually in the ring, the more technically sound competitor, but Cage showed him early in the match that this was facing someone who was just as experienced and aggressive. Both of these men north of 40, and they worked as kind of pace you would expect from two competitors who were 10 years younger. Once Cage began to focus on Danielson's weak arm, the pace showed up a bit, and the champions became more methodical with his offense. This wasn't the first time these two have locked horns, but the last one-on-one match was 2013, so it's nice to see their chemistry still strong. After Big Bill distracted the ref, Ricky Starks hit Danielson so Cage could take out the brawl for the win. This led to an all-out brawl. Copeland, FTR and a few others getting involved to close the show in chaos. And yeah, this gets 7 out of 10 for me. I think this was potentially leading to an 8 out of 10, but the finish kind of left it on a bit of a downer for me, in my opinion. I thought really, a clean victory for Danielson, I thought was the way it's going to go, but it's a shame that it didn't. But yeah, it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. I thought it was decent stuff. But still could have been better. But yeah, Cage retains the title. No one's going to complain of that. Because yeah, he's just been so good recently. Overall, AEW Collision gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought, yeah, it was a decent show, Collision, without being really too spectacular, to be honest. I mean, like, yeah, was there much happening on the show of much significance? Not really, except for the main event, which is obviously great. And yeah, it just kind of felt there for a lot of it, which is a shame because we haven't seen that too much Collision. But anyway, guys, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, that's going to be wrestling news and Scotland channel. It's going to be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.